What's going on, everybody? As you probably already know, Warzone is dropping today, and I'm recording this commentary on Monday, and that's when all the leaks and not leaks, this is actually official now. That's when Call of Duty actually went out and released the Warzone trailer and everything, and Warzone's going to be releasing on Tuesday. But you guys know my schedule. I work pretty late, not really that late, but it's definitely late enough that I won't have enough time to go home, make a video, export it, upload it, and get it uploaded to YouTube before midnight. So I don't usually bother doing that, so I'm just going to make this video instead because I already had it planned out, and then I'm going to spend all of Tuesday playing Warzone, and then I'll have a good video out for you guys on Wednesday with either my opinion about it, or if something's wrong with it, I'll let you guys know, or just some type of video revolving around it. I definitely want to get some live gameplays out of Warzone as well. I'm not going to lie, so far with everything that I'm learning about it, it's looking pretty decent. I'm not going to lie, it's looking pretty decent, but that's not going to save it from all the bugs and the glitches and the servers that we're playing on. But if it does play pretty well, I will be happy with it. I'm not going to lie. Now, as the majority of you guys could probably already see, I actually picked up the Tamagunchi watch. I wanted to give it a shot, I wanted to see what it was, and I wanted to make a video about it as well. And I'm kind of happy that I did pick up this Tamagunchi watch, not because I want to use it all the time, but because I really wanted to get this video out. And there was no other way that I could do this video unless I actually felt the Tamagunchi, I played with it, and I saw what it does, how it works. And I'm very happy that I scooped it up. Now, this Tamagunchi is on the store. It's on the marketplace for 10 full bucks. And that's basically for the full price of the Tamagunchi. I guess you could technically say the watch was like $5, and then all the other things were like $1 a piece. I think it was like, what, a calling card, maybe an emblem or something. It was a lot of pointless stuff. Basically, if you bought this bundle, you bought it only for the Tamagunchi watch. So overall, you pay $10 for a watch. Is that a good price for this thing? It's decent. It's definitely something to do, and I would say that the $10 price mark is it's not the fairest price mark for it, but it's definitely good enough for this type of watch because it is enough to do on it, and it's actually kind of like a little mini game inside an actual game. But overall, it's a total scheme, it's a scam, and it's a way for Infinity Ward to get more playtime. Now, as I was getting a little bit more into detail with this watch, and I put some more playtime into it, it's kind of obnoxious, I'm not going to lie. It constantly needs to be catered to, which isn't wrong because that's what a Tamagotchi is. For those who don't know what a Tamagotchi is, you know, from way back when, it's this little toy that you had to feed, take care of, or else it'll drop dead. As basic as that. I used to have one. A lot of my friends used to have one. Even my parents used to have one. They were pretty popular back when they first released. But here we are in Modern Warfare, and we got our knockoff brand of Tamagotchi called the Tamagunchi. And I believe that it levels up by kills and points and score. I haven't really noticed. I just go ahead and play the game and I see what happens. And over time when I play the game, it evolves. And usually when it evolves, I'm usually playing pretty decently. I'm dropping like 50 plus kills in ground war, pretty high kill streaks and stuff like that, getting some objective scores. So I'm assuming just playing the game in general will help this thing stay alive. Now here's the twist though, and this is when Infinity Ward is bringing their nasty little grubbers into this game, because obviously, as we all know, this game is all about playtime. Infinity Ward only cares about how long their fan base is actually going to be on this game, not how much fun it is. And that goes for the same thing with the Tamagunchi watch. This watch and your little animal or little creature that's on this watch has to be catered to 24/7. It's literally like the Tamagotchi. Now, this is where everything goes wrong, and this is why I wanted to pick this up, because I was curious about this, and like I said, I'm glad that I picked up this watch, because now I can make this video for others to know, and hopefully I can alert others and warn others before they go ahead and try to pick up this watch as well. This thing requires a lot of time. Like, seriously, it requires a buttload of time, just like a Tamagotchi. If you do not cater to this thing 24/7, it's going to drop dead, and you're going to have to start over your whole progress with this watch over and over and over again. Which is good, I guess, because like I said, it's not really the main thing of this game. Nobody bought Modern Warfare to have a Tamagunchi watch. That's not really the main purpose of this video game. But once you get one and you start growing your creature and stuff, you don't really want it to die, you wanted to keep it going, you wanted it to keep growing, you wanted to keep doing stuff, but that's nearly impossible with how they have this whole thing set up. I took, a day break from Call of Duty Modern Warfare, just one day of not logging into Modern Warfare, and it killed my freaking Tamagunchi. It killed it. Completely dropped dead from not playing the game. It's not like I logged into the game and I started playing bad. It's not like I logged into the game and I started going on a massive death streak, or I logged into the game and I wasn't using the watch, which shouldn't be a problem either. If you're not using the watch, it should be on a timeout. It should be on pause. I personally feel like the only time that this Tamagunchi should be affected is when it's actually on your wrist, when you're actually using it. When it's not on your wrist, I don't think it should be, going through anything. You shouldn't have to continue to cater to it if you're using something else. But that's the case. If you don't use this thing, if you don't have it equipped, it's going to drop dead. And same goes if you're just not playing this game. And for a lot of people, you don't really enjoy this title. You don't really enjoy this game, and some people can barely hop on this game longer than 10 minutes unless it's in a gunfight. And that says something about this title, and as we all know, Infinity Ward is trying to keep people in the game. They're trying to keep people playing it, and this is just another scheme and another scam for them to keep players into their game, giving them the maximum amount of play time that they could possibly get, I guess for bragging rights or whatever Infinity Ward wants to do with it. But this is how they're handling this whole situation. You cannot get off this game for longer than a day without this watch dying. And you pay $10 for this watch as well. That's kind of ridiculous. You already paid $60 for this game and then $10 for this watch. You shouldn't be forced to have to play 24/7 in order for you to maintain this little side mini game as well. I just personally don't think it's right. Does it make sense? Does it make logical sense? Yes, it does. It's a Tamagotchi, so, you have to cater to it. You got to feed it. You got to keep it up to date, or else it'll drop dead. But you're playing Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare isn't a Tamagotchi simulator. This is a war video game, FPS video game, competitive FPS video game. Nobody's going to be sitting there catering to this little creature 24/7 while they're playing this game. That's not their main focus. To me, it just seems like it's all part of Infinity Ward's plan to make this the most played Call of Duty game ever made. So at the end of this life cycle of Modern Warfare, they can go back and say, yes, Modern Warfare was the most played Call of Duty game ever in Call of Duty history, when in reality it probably wasn't the best one because of all the issues that it has. But they'll still have the bragging rights that it was played a ton. And this is exactly why. Damascus takes a million years to complete. This new camo that's coming out takes strictly playtime. This Tamagunchi, you have to be on the game all the time in order for it to stay alive. If you even take a one-day break to want to go play any other video game besides Modern Warfare, let's say you want to play Battlefield. Let's say you want to play Rainbow Six Siege, just any video game, Apex Legends. If you take one day break from Modern Warfare, and obviously you pay $10 for this watch, it's going to die. It's going to drop dead. It's just another way for Infinity Ward to maximize out their playtime on this video game. It's absurd. I don't understand why they keep doing it this way. This watch should work one way and one way only. When you're logged offline, it shouldn't be active. I don't know why this watch is still live and working when your game isn't even turned on. That doesn't make any sense to me. If the game isn't on, the watch shouldn't be on either. This isn't real life. I'm not turning off this game, taking the watch from out of Modern Warfare, putting it on my wrist, and then going out and doing my own thing. No, this is strictly for Modern Warfare. If the Modern Warfare disc is out of your system, or if you turn your PC off and the Modern Warfare game is now shut down, the watch should be shut down as well. It should not be dying. And on top of that, if you switch out your watch, if you want a different watch, since they highly praise these watches, and there's so many different variants of watches that you can use in this title, you can't change it. You can't change it. You can't enjoy any other watches. You can't have any other type of, anything in this game. Because if you switch your watch, the Tamagunchi is going to die. But overall, it's a complete waste of money. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It's just another scheme by Infinity Ward to get playtime out of its players. It's not to have fun. It's not, player friendly. It's strictly to put mad hours into this game. And if you don't put insane hours into this game, then it's going to die. It's going to drop dead, and you got to start all over again and redo all your progress with the watch. It's kind of pointless. And like I said, the only reason I have it right now is to do this video. I actually got this watch off of a YouTube check because, as you guys know, I use the majority of my YouTube money towards this channel to kind of make it better, whether it's to get different PC parts, different things to make the quality of my videos better, and things like this to get in-game things I can make topics about and videos about. But if I were to ever spend any of my hard-earned money on this watch, I would be damned to do that. It would never be a chance in the world that I would use my money that I went and busted my butt for to get this watch. So at the end of the day, no. For all the casual people out there who play this game casually, aren't running a YouTube channel, aren't streaming on Twitch, all that good stuff. If you're not doing any of that and you just play Modern Warfare just to get a little break from the real world, you know, you get off of work, you're exhausted, you just want to wind down a little bit. God forbid, I don't know why you're playing Modern Warfare to wind down a little bit. You should play something else. But just saying, if you are playing Modern Warfare to wind down, this isn't a good buy for you. This isn't something that's going to, you know, make you enjoy the game anymore. Because like I said, it's going to require a lot of attention and a lot of time. And you guys see my gameplays. I'm rocking a 2.47 KD now. I think I almost got a 2.50. It's going up a lot. And I usually average about a 2 to 5 KD every single game. And even with all of that and dropping like 30 to 50 plus kills every single game, the Tamagunchi barely upgrades, it barely evolves, and it's still dropping dead. And with that being said, that means it's hard to maintain. It's very hard to maintain a Tamagunchi in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. It's just not worth the money. And like I said earlier in the video, another scam by Infinity Ward to get people to play their game. I don't even think it's a scam to get money anymore at this point. I think everything in this game revolves around playtime. They're just trying to make this the most played Call of Duty game ever in history, which it would be too because of all the free content. I mean, free maps, free modes. They're bringing in Warzone, which is free to everybody. You don't even need to own Modern Warfare to play Warzone. But then everything else weighs down all the pros. It's way too many cons for this game to be a success right now. But I hope you guys aren't too mad at me for picking up the Tamagunchi watch. Like I said, I just did this specifically for, I guess, this style of video, and also to try to save some people some time and money in case they were debating about getting the Tamagunchi watch. But just know that if you are thinking about getting it, it is strictly off of playtime. It's going to require an arm and a leg from you to keep the thing alive. And you got to think of that if you really want to cough up the money to get this specific item. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, don't forget to leave a like. If you hated it, go dislike it. If you're brand new and enjoy what's all, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. Also, if you just want to see what I'm talking about or chat with me in general, you can follow me over on Twitter at JbowenDaMan. And also, you just want to catch me live streaming, I do that over on Twitch at JbowenDaMan. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.